You talked about wanting to create your own manga, becoming a mangaka.
Yes.
Do you still want, like, is there any inkling, obviously what you're doing now, at least from what we see, right, is not heading in that direction, but is there any still desire to pursue that passion?
For sure. I think like so I actually have talked a little bit about this. I have one of my good friends, Brandon Chen. He's a webtoon mangaka, and
Yeah.
he writes for webtoon. You
Yeah.
know him?
I know the name sounds very familiar.
You've probably heard of him. So he has a couple like really well known webtoons, Just a Goblin,
Yes,
and
yes.
then
I'm
yeah,
like, I
yeah.
know,
So
yeah, Just a Goblin, and he's working with Overtime for a basketball one.
yep, and he's writing manga right now with Valkyrie, and so he's
Yeah.
kind of approached me before too and been like, "Yo, you trying to make something?" And I was like, "High key, yeah, but I'm busy right now, so hit me up later." And so when the time is right, I have my collaborator. We will definitely work on
That's
something.
awesome.
He's kind of in his own like separate come up right now too. He's killing it,
Yeah.
and so I love to see my friends on the way up, and it's nice like collaborating people who are on the same trajectory as you instead of like I feel like a lot of people what they try to do too early is like shoot for the stars and collaborate with people who are like way higher than them. I'm like no, look to the people at the side of you and come up together.
Together,
That's
yeah.
the best way.
Yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So yeah, when the time is right, I will definitely be doing that. It just will cost money and all the things. So I need to be prepared.
Yeah. That's awesome. Because he's also isn't one of his webtoons turning into an anime, or is he? I know it was a goal of his, and I feel like he started working on that already.
No, I believe it is.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
quote me on
No, no,
that.
you're good. I've been following him for a couple of years now because there's one other series he has that I really enjoyed and I can't remember, and it led me to Just a Goblin, and
Is it Angel?
I'm blanking.
Angel?
I'll pop it up here for post edit for the world to see. But I enjoy him and his content, his reaction videos that he does as well to stuff. So he seems like a really cool guy.
The funniest thing that happened with him, and he always likes it when I tell this story. One time he took me to a webtoon party. I think we were at San Diego Comic Con. It was like all like the webtoon authors just in one room.
Oh wow!
And me, like that is my hidden thing that is just for me. I don't post about webtoons because I love it so much.
Listen.
I don't want to make it into content.
Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I don't read action webtoons. So I'm always telling Brandon, I'm like, you need to write a smutty romance. I'm not reading your I'm not reading your action comic. I'm not reading it. So I haven't read any of this stuff, which is horrible.
Yes.
Bad friend.
Oh my god!
But I literally some of my favorite romance authors were in the room, and I was like freaking out. And then I met the head like CEO of WEBTOON in the U.S. This really
Toasty,
sweet
man. Just Toasty.
I'm just like, yeah.
What?
No, but wait, it gets better. Then me, I don't know what activated in my brain, but I just start yapping to this man, and we talk for an hour, and he really. I tell him all of my favorite webtoons. He's like, "Well, what do you think about this one? What do you think about this one?" I'm like, "I liked it, but I didn't like what happened when they changed the art style and da 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 da." And I was like, and I read on iPad. You guys really should increase the resolution on the iPad because I know a lot of people are on the phone, but the iPad. He's like, "Oh, I'll definitely consider that."
Yo, okay, Toasty.
So no, I wasn't trying to network with this man at all. I went fully.
You just went full
fan.
nerd moment. Fan nerd moment. That's crazy. Hey, listen, and clearly it worked in your benefit. So
We yapped for an hour. He gave me a couple recommendations. One of his recommendations was what was it? Vampire Family. Mm-hmm. Which I told my friend Brenda. I was like, you know what? Tell him it started off good, but I got some thoughts.
So let me meet the author real quick and give some input.
Right.
Romance is like that. Is that like one of your favorite genres? I know we had did like an interview, and I think you had like listed and like romance being like one of your favorites. Is that your favorite genre?
I think romance is my favorite genre to read. I think I prefer watching. Okay, so I like live action romance and I like reading romance. Anime or animated, I prefer action.
Okay.
I don't know why, but that's just how my brain likes to receive those things. So when I love to read romance, or I like a live action like K drama or C drama when it comes to romance.
Okay.
So if you could rattle off, because I want to write them down. If you could rattle off
yeah.
3, what would you suggest?
3 webtoons?
Yes, that are romance.
Yeah, we're
Ooh.
big. Well, I am very heavy action webtoons, but we're big webtoons webcomic fans over here.
And I
So,
love me some romance.
and I'll
Well,
even tap in. I'm not a huge romance person, but I'll tap in to at least one of them.
tap in. I will bring you to my webtoon, my app on my
Yep.
phone. This is what I use for recommendations. I really use my iPad to read it because I like it bigger. One of my all-time favorites. I like political dramas too.
Okay.
Your Throne. This one's really good. 9.8 rating.
Okay.
Your Throne. Very, very good. Fantasy. A little bit of romance, but also very strong female leads. The Remarried Empress.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That
He knows that
is
one.
gold.
Gas. This is
Yes.
gas. Like literally at one point my boyfriend bought a bigger iPad than me and he fell asleep before me and I had to try to open this man's eyes to buy coins in the middle of the night.
No, you didn't.
Toasty, I am not lying to you. I have spent so many coins
Listen,
to
bro.
continue to read
Way too many.
to read the Remarried Empress.
And I put it on the business card because I got to at this point because it's getting out of hand. So that's why if you ever see me post a little frame or two on the story, I gotta have receipts.
The story is so good. The
So good.
husband, oh, strangle him.
I love a good revenge romance story. I like it. I like to see a strong female lead get payback. Like I want to see these other characters get clapped.
That's crazy.
Love it.
Yeah, Toasty. I watched one of your more recent streams. I forgot what the name was. It me? Was it? I forgot what's the last?
Me side.
Yeah, me side. And the way you were acting during that last stream was hilarious. The Toasty's love for violence, and then you saying smut. I'm like, it fits. It fits. It fits with Toasty. I'm not surprised.
Like, I'm
one
so
bit.
sorry. I'm so sorry. It just
Hey, nothing to apologize about. That's awesome.
Y'all.
Nah, I love that we met another I guess webtoon head because not everyone's into it. Not everyone's
only
even
romance and
onto it.
horror. I
But,
only read
okay,
romance
yeah.
and horror webtoons.
Oh, horror.
I'm
There
sorry.
you go.
I'm
Go ahead,
sorry.
P. Go ahead, P.
Sorry, Joe. Sorry. Just butt out real quick.
Yeah.
What are you reading that's horror?
So right now there's this one called My Girlfriend, and this one's crazy. This one is, what does it say? The series contains adults. Yes, I know. Oh, why did it just don't unlock? Okay. My Girlfriend. This one is crazy. Great rating.
Okay.
And then did you read what was it? Everything
Everything is fine. Yes.
Everything
Yes.
is fine.
Yes.
That one's wild.
Crazy.
And then
Have you read Bastard?
that one I just saw pop up. Is it good? Okay, I'm gonna read that one later tonight. That one looks good.
I can contribute one. I'll call it horror.
Joe.
I can contribute one horror one. It's probably like the only one I've seen. I actually really, really enjoy it. It's called The Last Passage.
No, I haven't read
That
it.
is great. You actually put me on it,
Yeah,
Joe.
The Last
The
Passage
Last Passage.
is a good one.
I didn't think it was going to be, and then
I
all
haven't
of a
picked it up in a
sudden-
while. It's been a minute since I touched it, but The Last Passage was one I really enjoyed.
I like the art style, so
Yeah.
I
Beautiful.
subscribed.
Yeah, it's really good. So awesome.
The thing I like about Webtoon is that some of them are like real, like I guess you could say professional authors, but a lot of them are just fans who end up becoming famous authors because of it. So I think it's I think it's like, it lies somewhere between like anime, manga, and fan fiction for me. And that's why I love Webtoon. It's the best.